You're not a real man. You don't believe in competition, you're not a real man. If you don't want to compete, get up and get after every fucking day, you're not a real man. And that was the first time I ever was in a G-Wagon. I was like, holy fuck. The doors click when you go. Why is everything so like sturdy? Like everything's so fucking good. My mom's car, we call that fucking car left eye because it got in an accident and we didn't fix that shit for years. The front headlight was out, the left headlight was out. Let's fucking go, man. We're outside Dallas, Texas, 105 fucking degrees. Today I'm gonna talk about how I used to envy the top 1% and now I am one, right? And what it means to be here, my new perspective, how I'm really thinking now. Guys, I've been going through a lot. I've been going through so much. I'm 24 years old, so much stress. I have people to pay, promises to keep, to make 35K a month. I'm trying to, always make 35K a month. I got to keep that up. You do that 1 month, you got to do it again. You got to do it again. You got to do it again. I don't have the fucking supercars that I want. I don't have the watches that I want. My aunt's still fucking working, guys. I have to get after it. As I am in the top 1%, there's still struggles. But today, I'm fucking here, right? This YouTube shit is gonna blow up. It's gonna go crazy, right? I'm here to help people. I know what I've done. I know what I've built. I know people aren't in my position. I know people are not, we're nowhere near my fucking position and they would want to be. And I know I could fucking help. Anybody who truly fucking wants it, right? I know what I could do. I've done it for myself over and over again. I've been to zero plenty of times. Right? And I come right back up. I'm not scared of failure because I know the fucking system. All right. So no matter what that fucking takes, that's exactly what I'm going to do. And this video is for all you motherfuckers that aren't real men. You guys are not real men. Envying the top 1%, envying any other man, envying another man, feeling some type of way. You guys just don't get it. Your brain doesn't fucking click. You guys really just don't fucking get it. And this video is for you. Right? If you don't believe in a good capitalism, but in the honest way, providing for others, providing value and getting stuff back in exchange for that value, you're not a real man. You don't believe in competition, you're not a real man. If you don't want to compete, get up and get after every fucking day, you're not a real man, right? If you think 10, 20, 30Ks a month is enough, you're not a real man. All right, I ain't grew up with shit. I come from absolutely nothing. EBT, Section 8, shelter homes, single moms, sleeping in cars, right? I've done that, been there, done that. Barely going to school, not because of my own choice. So growing up, I've envied all these things, right? Especially once the cell phone started really popping off. Well, probably been popping off, but I was old enough to have a cell phone and be on social media, and social media really started ramping up, and the LARPing started ramping up. Seeing all these crazy things in movies and even in real life. I grew up in fucking Miami, guys. I grew up in Miami. I grew up poor, but I'm in Miami still. Don't matter, right? You're gonna see the best of the best and the lowest of the lows. So I grew up seeing all that, right? You grow up envious. You do grow up envious, right? You grow sometimes inspired. There's envy is gonna be there. I grew up inspired, but envy is gonna be there. All these people growing up with fucking celebrity fathers. I grew up playing basketball. I see them, their dads fucking celebrities. This is my boy Frankie, that he probably still remembers me. I don't know, but his dad's fucking Timberland. Fucking Timberland, and play his fucking song right here, right now. Boom, that fucking guy, right? That's his fucking son. They're growing up nice. I got in his car like one time. Because we were on the same team for like a little bit. You know how it is. You're hopping from AAU team to AAU team. I got in his car one time, like, I've never been. That was the first time I ever was in a G-Wagon. I was like, holy fuck. Holy fuck. The doors click when you go. I was like, why is everything so like sturdy? Like everything's so fucking good. Holy fucking shit. My mom's car, the fucking, we call it left eye. We call that fucking car left eye because it got in an accident and we didn't fix that shit for years. The front headlight was out. The left headlight was out. All right. Fucking Hyundai Sonata, some shit like that. 2002, this shit's as old as me, nigga. That shit was 2002 Hyundai Sonata. Look that shit, Santa Fe, 2002 Santa Fe. Look that shit up. All right, and I go out to Brickell, you see Lambos, Rarries, Rolls Royces, all this shit. You know what I mean? It's like, wow, what the fuck are we doing? And that's, especially coming up in high school when I'm starting to see all these things, right? My girlfriend, I'm seeing her family, how they operate. Like, holy fucking shit. It's a little bit different. I mean, they're not fucking Timberland, but you know what I mean? Like, they're not on fucking government shit. I mean, their kids got clothes. Whenever they ask for some clothes or some shoes, they can get it. They're not Timberland, but But this is when that envy turned into some real shit. Obsession, guys, obsession. It really needs to turn into obsession, inspiration. You can't be a fucking hater all your life. You can't be a dweeb-ass, bitch-ass, not real man all your life. You're being a female. You can't do that your whole fucking life, right? You have to find inspiration from somebody, guys. There's no way you can just walk around hating the whole fucking time. And there's a lot of different ways. men that think like that, there's a lot of different ways they think and different mental models they have that I see from the outside. I'm like, oh, holy fuck, they don't get it, right? There's no patience, there's no coordination, there's no strategy. It's just emotion, 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 emotion. Calm yourself, align yourself. You have to turn it into an obsession. Guys, first time I ever had obsession, basketball, cool. After that, I'm talking about money, right? Money obsession. After high school, fuck, how do I get out of this situation? My mom died, I'm with my aunt. My aunt's struggling to pay this mortgage. She got this mortgage only because of me. Let's be honest. I don't even think she'd have the house if it wasn't for me. Shout out to her. In a real fucking way, shout out to her, right? She got a house so that I'm not living with fucking 7 other people, right? And it's just me and her in this house. A little townhouse, a little modest townhouse, right? She's doing her thing, paycheck to paycheck. If not even worse than paycheck to paycheck. Bitch, going to negative. You know what I mean? All that for me, right? Fuck. It has to turn into obsession. It has to turn into inspiration. I can't be an envious bitch my whole fucking life. Boom. I get into trading. You know, I always wanted to trade. I was like, damn, I'm seeing all these people trading and shit. Let me go ahead and try to do that, right? This is not a first failure. It's not a failure. Nothing's a failure. Everything's a lesson, but I'll get into that. Boom. Let me try to trade. I know a lot of you motherfuckers want to trade and make fast money. 3K off rip. I fast for money. I thought I was going to college. Fast for money. 3 bands. Boom. Into the membership. I told my aunt, yo, this is what I'm thinking of doing. Always been my side. Always been down with it. She's always been down. Shout out to her. She said, you know what? Do it. Might be crazy, but fuck it, do it. All right, and the people that I'm learning from are these rich people, you know, the Lamborghinis and just a good lifestyle, right? Showing all this shit. I'm not envious, I'm inspired. At this point, it turns into obsession, inspiration. I'm competitive, so a little bit of envy is rooted from envy. Sure, okay, cool. 6 hours, I'm obsessed, nigga. 4 hours a day, minimum 4 hours a day, and I know this for a fact. It was like, no, it wasn't 6 months. It had to be around 4 months. Right, around 4, maybe 3. Let's be modest, 3 months. But y'all never worked like that. On the charts, didn't leave from writing notes, being on my screen, looking at the charts, trying to find out and figure this shit out. How the fuck to trade? Change of scenery. The enemy tried to fucking take me out, but I swear to God, I'm getting this video out. What the fuck did I say? It's been shit after shit. I'm at that point, and I know I'm at that breaking point, and they're trying to make me not fucking be great. The enemy's trying to not make me great. I had a weekly vlog, went to fucking shit, lost all the media. It's 100 and who knows how many fucking degrees outside. Phone says, dude, temperature's too high. The clubhouse in my fucking apartment that I pay so much for is fucking locked for who knows what reason. And that's where I was supposed to film the original video, this video. But we're here now. It's going to get finished. Why? Because we're in my fucking penthouse. This is where this is going to get fucking done. I swear to everything. Where the fuck was I? I was talking about trading, right? How I got obsessed with fucking trading. That was everything. That was everything to me. And I tried super, super hard. Wasn't able to do it. All those years, all those long ass hours for nothing. I probably broke even all the investment. I probably spent over 10K trying to learn how to trade. I've got some payouts before. I'm probably in the hole, right? A couple grand. You have to turn that envy into obsession. I went to try to go ahead and get my real estate license with my aunt. One of my aunts is a realtor. She does that shit on the side. I was like, holy shit, this might be the way. This might be the fucking plan. But this is me looking for a quick way out, easy fix. I see people making all this money doing real estate, all this X, Y, and Z. I'm looking online like, damn, this guy just sells houses and he's fucking driving a supercar, right? This guy barely fucking works and he's driving a supercar. This is me running away from the real problem, from becoming somebody that truly deserves, you know, a certain amount of money. I'm like, holy fuck, real estate actually requires learning sales at a high level. It requires learning marketing at a high level. Unless you want to fucking, please broker, please get me some fucking clients. Please do the marketing for me. Never. That's never how it's going to work. Max they're going to get you is to like maybe 10K a month if you're fucking lucky. And who wants to make 10K a month for their whole fucking life? Right? Go ahead, get to 10K a month. So tell me how that fucking sounds. Tell me if you want to stay there. Go ahead and get there, right? If you're saying right now, typing 10K a month is a lot. What's this guy talking about? Go ahead. Point fucking being, guys, all these fucking things I try to do, my CDL, right? Be alignment with my uncle, all these things I try to do. I was running away from the real issue. I was running away from the real fucking work. It takes pain and suffering to make money. It takes real fucking work. It takes real fucking balls and grit to make 10K, 20K, 30K a month from your own fucking shit. From your own shit that you built, your own fucking baby. It takes all that, right? A lot of shit y'all motherfuckers don't have. Tattooing was the only thing. It was the only thing. It was a service-based business. It was real work, real grit, grinding, growing something. It was the only thing that I truly, whether it was subconsciously, consciously, it was the only thing. It's the foundation of everything. right? It's the only thing that stayed with me, stayed true, stayed bringing me true actual income. And when I took it serious, it took me serious. When I took my service-based business serious, right? Because everybody wants quick, microwave, fast online money. It's not how that shit works. When everybody can have a service-based business, provide to their local community and make real money real fast, right? Faster than this trading, e-com, all this shit you think you're going to do. You think you're a 1%er, right? 1% of people make it in trading. One, or maybe let's say 5, 10, even 10% of people make it in e-com or the fast online money shit. They blow up on Instagram, TikTok, or they're able to get brand deals. What makes you think you're so special? What makes you think you are an exception from running away from the work? What makes you think you're an exception from running away from sacrifice? Real pain, real grit, being a real fucking nigga. What makes you think that? Right? And I'm not saying you might not be. I'm not saying you'll never be that. And I'm not saying you're shit. But I'm saying, why are you betting on that? Why are you betting on being on 90% being it? Why are you betting on being a 1% of that? I'm going to make it in trading. Not saying don't do it. Try. But why are you betting on that? When a service-based business is pretty much a fucking guarantee. It is a guarantee. I'm going to sit here and say it. It is a guarantee. A service-based business is a guarantee. There's no fucking way, whatever niche you want to pick, plumber, local mechanic, local plumber, local fucking grass cutter, lawn care provider, local barber, local tattoo artist, local whatever the fuck. There's no way in hell people won't pay for your service. You present yourself well. You're not a fucking idiot, crazy motherfucker. You're running the correct ads. You have a nice personal brand. You have a nice branding in general. Right? There's no way you don't make money. There's no way you don't make enough money to have a foundation for yourself. And then you could indulge in these other endeavors that are harder to get into, right? That are harder to break into. Why not have your service-based business? You're working a 9 to 5. Let's say you're working a 9 to 5. The easiest way is a service-based business, whether it be online or in person. I'm saying in person. I prefer in person, a local service. But let's say you're providing a service online. You're an online fitness coach. Right? Or you consult people. You have a certain skill that you know. You're teaching people Spanish. You're teaching people how to play the guitar. You're teaching people how to play the piano. You're doing all that online. Cool. You have a 9 to 5. That's how you escape. I think that's I know that is the fastest way you escape your 9 to 5 in 2026 and beyond. It's a service-based business. It's real fucking money, real people, real fucking time, and real results. Right? And then from there, cool. Let's do all the fun, cool shit, the trading, the e-com, all the fantasy shit. Right? Let's go ahead and do that. But why not have a real foundation? And then being envious, right? Turning all that to obsession and then getting inspiration, right? Turning that root of envy into real inspiration, right? And then you start to realize these people, these motherfuckers that quote unquote made it or put on that online image aren't fucking special. Look at my Instagram. If I wasn't posting YouTube and being mad fucking real, or I wasn't just mad fucking real on my stories, you would think I'm damn near Batman. Like, honestly, the only thing I don't have is the supercars and shit. I could rent that. Honestly, I can LARP so hard. You would think I'm Batman. So don't let that shit fool you. These motherfuckers are not special. They eat shit and pee just like you. All right. And then the craziest part about all this, all right, when you do reach this level, go ahead and get there. Like I said before, go ahead and get there. You'll be like, holy fuck, this is not enough. Go ahead and get to 20, 30K a month. You'll be like, holy shit, this is not enough. All right. Sounds crazy. But a lot of things sounds crazy if you don't understand, if you're not in here, if you're not here, you're not in this room, so you don't get it. The craziest part is it never stops, right? What you think is envy, where you're saying this guy's not being humble on the internet, this guy's like, oh, people hate me. I be out here talking my shit. They hate me. Oh, this guy's fucking 6'6" and fucking has all this shit going on. Yeah, I do, but it's not like, I don't think it's shit. That's the crazy part. Being envious of the top 1% will never stop, right? Being inspired, right? Because your envy should root from envy, is going to root from envy, but your inspiration will never stop. Being inspired will never stop. There's always going to be a bigger boat. There's always going to be a bigger house, right? There's always going to be a badder bitch. This shit doesn't stop. And this is when you truly learn. Like me, I'm starting to truly learn. It is the person you become, right? It's how you operate. It's how you're it's the level, is really levels to this consciousness shit. Like, then it just starts getting way deeper than money. There's certain mental models that you guys need to obtain, right? Possess and really keep. Don't be an envious little bitch, right? Don't be an envious little bitch, always mad at the next guy, right? Hating, oh, this guy's fucking tall, rich, and handsome, right? Don't hate, bro. Like, cause you don't know what that guy's going through, right? You really don't. And you should be garnering inspiration from that, because you do only have one life, right? You only have one life and you're stuck being you. So make it the best you can make it. That's pretty much my mental model for the day, how I think of the world, right? You know, a little bit of me, my story, whatnot. But if you want more gems like this, guys, I'm doing this literally every fucking day. Again, I'm locking the fuck in minimum 3 times a week. That's like the standard that we're holding ourselves up to. Hopefully more, but want free games just like this all the fucking time, especially on my Instagram, guys. Instagram is fucking going crazy. You'll see not just my work, more of me. Go ahead and follow that. That's going to be right here. Boom, the Josh Acosta. And in the description and whatnot. So thank you guys for watching. Don't be a bitch, man. Don't be a bitch. Man the fuck up, man.